check. Check. 1, 2, check, check.
So how can I help you today?
I'm looking to be a new student here, and I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about your campus.
Here at Northwest Florida State College, it's our mission to make sure that you have all the tools and resources you need to succeed. Don't take my word for it, though. We can go ahead and go for a tour and check it out.
Yeah, let's do it.
This is the Raider Arena. This is where you're going to be sitting when you earn your degree and you come to graduation. We proudly use the name Raiders to give tribute to the Doolittle Raiders who trained at Eglin Air Force Base. So what do you think? Are you ready to be a Raider?
Yep, I'm excited.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of President Dr. Devin Stevenson and Athletic Director Ramsey Ross, we'd like to welcome you to the 2023 FCSAA Region 8 State Championships. Today's matchup features the Florida Southwestern Buccaneers and the Northwest Florida State College Raiders. Now we ask that you please remove all headgear and stand to honor America for the playing of our national anthem. Now, let's meet the starting lineups for today's contest. First, for the Florida Southwestern Buccaneers, at guard, number 10, Macarena Ritamales. At guard, number 14, Natalia Tondi. At guard, number 23, Blessings King. At guard, number 24, Aaliyah Williams. And at forward, number 44, Shania Rose. The head coach for the Bucs, Dr. Gerald Ellis. And now, let's meet the starting five for the Northwest Florida State College Raiders. At guard, number 2, Destiny McFall. At guard, number 5, Zayla Tenner. At guard, number 12, Mia Pierfax. At center, number 23, Sakima Walker. At forward, number 32, Celia Rivera. The head coach for Northwest Florida State College, Coach Bart Walker.
Good afternoon as we welcome everyone back to Raider Arena here in Niceville, Florida. Sound the siren as we await the tip-off. Northwest Florida State College Lady Raiders against the Florida Southwestern State College Bucks. I am Essex Rhodes. To my right, I have Mike Rideout. My left, RJ Murdoch on the ones and twos. Mike, what do you have for us today?
Well, our only upset on the women's side, Florida Southwestern State College, the number 6 seed in this tournament, upset number 3 seed and nationally ranked number 9 Gulf Coast State 71-65, but they got their work cut out against Northwest Florida State, the number 2 seed, which is ranked 6th nationally.
As we see the tip, Lady Raiders win that. They have the ball in the half-court set, swinging the ball around the perimeter. Tenner gets the penetration inside, kicks it to Riviera. She gets a nice little 2-point bucket inside the paint.
Nice start for Riviere, freshman from France.
Macarena Radamala is able to get into the paint for the Bucks, but could not finish. Destiny McFall pushing the issue down the court. She gets inside. She's not able to finish as Sakima Walker is fouled as she goes back up with the putback.
Sakima Walker yesterday was named the State's Player of the Year. They announced the all-state teams. Walker averaged 16 points. That's good for 7th in Region 8. She also averaged 8 rebounds a game, which ranked 10th. And her 59% field goal percentage is 3rd best in the region.
Also, Miss Walker celebrated a birthday Wednesday. She is now 21.
All right, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, young lady. As she knocks down both of her free throws.
And Walker yesterday, 21 points, 7 of 9 from the floor, 6 of 7 from the free throw line. Just missed a double-double with 9 rebounds.
That was Wednesday.
Or Wednesday, yeah.
All these days
run together. You know?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
It's great basketball.
It was.
2-pointer from in the paint is up and good by Aaliyah Williams, 24 of the Bucks. Tenor with the ball. She fades over to the right-hand corner, trying to get the ball inside to Walker. The ball is stolen by Radamales. As she gets into the paint, she tries to give up the pass. Ball kicked to the outside. 3-point is up and no good. Rebound almost gathered by Walker. She can't handle it. But Aaliyah Williams gathers the ball. She gets a 2-point layup.
That's a good sign for the Bucks because she only scored 6 points on Wednesday and already 4 points here today.
See Destiny McFall get into the paint. Nice little left-hand layup.
McFall becomes the 3rd different player to score for Northwest Florida State. McFall on Wednesday with just 5 points, but added 6 rebounds and also 4 assists.
Riviera with the defensive assignment. The ball goes out on the perimeter. Bucks get the ball inside to Radamales. She goes up, turns, hits her right-hand jumper.
She'll be heading to Florida Gulf Coast University. She also was named to the All-State team. Scored 20 or more points 11 times this season.
There it is right there, post to post. Walker getting the ball into Riviera. As Riviera goes up, she's fouled. That'll be foul on Shania Rose, her first personal.
Riviera was an alternate reserve for the under-20 France national team. She's one of the best recruits to come out of France this year.
As we get a look at her at the line. Shot is up. First free throw is no good.
She started all 12 Panhandle Conference games. She's been touted as a top 5 recruit in the 2024 class. You know, they are loaded with talent. They got a lot of Division I transfers.
7-6 as Riviera knocks down the second of the 2 free throws. 3-pointer by the Bucks is up and good. Natalia Tondi.
Well, she will be key. If they can get her going again, she scored a career-high 25 points on Wednesday.
Riviera with the free throw line jumper. I think the advantage that the Raiders have is the size. They can go from big to big, like I said. Well, I think we'll see a lot of that today as we get a foul on the perimeter of Maya Pierfax.
Northwest Florida State was a preseason number 4 team in the country. They've remained in the top 7 nationally throughout the entire year. Won the Panhandle Conference Championship outright this year, went 11-1 in league play. Art Walker in his 2nd stint, his 6th year as the head coach.
As the Florida Southwestern Bucks put a shot up, it is no good. Ball goes back down the court. Raiders with the possession, throw the ball out of bounds. We'll come back down with the Bucks. See what they can do on their offensive end. Tony with the ball on the perimeter, trying to find someone as she picks it up. Radamales kicks the ball back out to Williams. 3-point is up and good for Aaliyah Williams.
First team all-conference selection. Scored 18 or more points in the final 6 conference games of the year.
As Tenor tries to give the post-entry pass a little too high for Sakima Walker.
And this is a good sign that Williams already has 7 of their 12 points, because Redamalis only with 2. Tony did hit a 3. So I think it's going to take, my point is, Coach E, it's going to take a team effort, I think, to pull the upset again today.
Yes, job by committee. Sakima Walker gets the ball inside from the baseline entry pass. She goes up and gets an easy bucket in the paint.
And the question is, who do they have inside that can stop that right there?
That's what I was saying a minute ago. You have Riviere and Walker both. They go from big to big. Look at the rebound just controlled right there by Walker.
She made it look too easy.
As Destiny McFall stops and pops, pulls up with the elbow jumper. 13-12 as the Raiders go back up by 1.
The Division I transfer from Temple University already with 4.
Williams kicks the ball to the left-hand corner. Rodamales puts up the 3. It's no good. Ball is deflected. It'll go out of bounds and stay with the Bucks.
The refs in the stands didn't like that call.
Yeah, you hear all the officials in the seats. Williams with the ball back up top. She pulls up for the 3. Not able to connect. Rebound gathered by Sakima Walker as McFall pushes the issue down the court. Kicks it back up top to Walker. She goes inside to Riviera, not able to handle the pass. Rodamales comes up with the turnover. She pushed the issue down the court. Tondi with the 3 from the corner. She knocks it down.
Second tray for Tondi. She's one of those girls that's always in the gym shooting and working on her game. She had a career high 20 against Hillsborough in the conference finale. 6 made threes.
And on the penetration, Jayla Davis loses the ball on the spin. Possession comes up to the Bucks. As they bring it down, they lose it out of bounds. Northwest will gain possession. So we get a timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick break. 15-13. Northwest Florida down 2 right now. We'll be back after the message.
All right, chat. I think that's going to be the end for tonight's stream. Sorry to cut everything pretty short, but I have a meeting with my academic advisor in the morning.
Wait, you're starting classes?
Yeah. I actually got accepted to Northwest Florida State College. I started in their cybersecurity program in the fall. There's actually a lot you'd be interested in. They have a program where you can actually learn how to fly that drone your mom bought you.
Oh, I can't afford that.
It's only $104 per credit hour. You won't find a better deal than that. Here, so call this number, and they'll actually help you with everything.
As we welcome you back to Raider Arena. See the Lady Raiders getting their information from Coach Walker.
How about the shooting here early for Northwest Florida State? 83%. They've hit 5 of their first 6 shots. Florida Southwestern has taken 12, but they have hit 6 of them, good for 50%. And rebounds will be a concern today for the Bucks. They've been out-rebounded here early 5-2. So they've got to be able to take care of the basketball. The Bucks with just 1 turnover, or excuse me, 1 turnover and already 4 assists.
Northwest already with 4 turnovers and only 3 assists.
And the Bucks have 8 points off of those 4 turnovers.
Yes. Tenor with the ball, passes it to Pierfax on the perimeter. She gets inside the paint, goes up, nice little right-hand floater. The Bucks bring the ball across the half. Tony pulls up for the 3. She cannot knock that down.
Wow, how about that play by Williams?
Nice rebound by Williams, and she goes right back up with it. Is fouled on her shot.
She topped the 20-point mark 8 times this year. Scored a career-high 26 on 11 of 13 shooting against Miami-Dade. The Bucks had their way in the paint on Wednesday, It'll be a tougher matchup, as we mentioned today, but on Wednesday, they did out-rebound Gulf Coast, or excuse me, they did outscore them in the paint 44-22.
Mike, we just had a bad case of that line movement.
There's that line again, yeah.
Ball goes to the corner.
What do you think? Okay, here we go. Over, under on the number of times that a player will step out of bounds today. I say we got 4 games. I'm going to say 7 times.
You can go over.
Going over. Okay.
Over.
You're probably going to be right, too.
As the Bucks throw the ball away on their offensive end. Destiny McFall to bring the ball up for the Raiders. Swings it over to Tenor. So we get a bit of the weave action going on. Ball up top to Riviere. McFall with the little spin. Kicks it back up top. Inside to Walker. She goes up. 2-point layup is good.
Great look by Riviera inside. Easy bucket for Walker. She's got 6.
Tony trying to get the Bucks into an offensive set.
They're up to 87% shooting now.
Oh, wow. Radamala is not able to connect with her jump shot as Sakima Walker will deflect the ball out of bounds. Radamala is to inbound. Northwest Florida in their man-to-man defense. As we look at the tight defensive matchups here. Bucks having a little bit of issue trying to get separation as the ball is deflected by Tenor. McFall gets the ball into the paint. She kicks it back out. Pirifax looking at Sakima Walker posted up inside with the skip pass. Oh, Riviera with the loss of the ball as the Bucks push the issue, bringing it down. Pirifax will be whistled for the foul. A little too handsy. It'll be foul number 2 for Maya Pirifax. She'll go to the bench along with Riviera.
One of the keys to Northwest's victory on Wednesday was their defense against Chipola, holding them to just 25% shooting for the game.
As we see just there, Tondi go up for the 3, not able to connect. Raiders push the ball down the court. They cannot get the layup either. Ball comes back down, goes deflected out of bounds. It'll remain Bucks ball. Substitution for the Bucks, Kiana Wilson into the game now.
Also Violet Skipworth.
Skipworth, we said the young lady from Pace, local talent. Bucks put up the shot, not able to connect, but gather the rebound. Radamala just gets careless with the ball and gives it up. It's the Raiders. Davis gets down the court. She gets the 2-point layup.
That's her first 2 of the game.
Nice little hesitation dribble. Wilson gets into the paint. She's able to finish with the layup.
Wilson, a second-team all-conference selection this year.
Right now, Raiders going small with Walker inside on the post by herself. She gets it inside. She's not able to finish the layup. So Radamales will walk the ball across the half for the Bucks.
It's been a pretty entertaining first period.
50 seconds left in this first period. Radamales with a bad pass. Turns it over. Destiny McFall tries to get the ball up the court. Zyla Tenor with the ball in the paint. She gets a right-hand floater, and it's good.
That's the 6th different player that scored in this first period for the Raiders.
Gasaway in the game right now, the only one for the Raiders not on the scoreboard.
Got 5 seconds differential here between the shot clock and the game clock.
Shot up for the Bucks, no good, as the Raiders push it up the court, and Zayla Tenner is able to get the layup before the buzzer. 23-20. We will end the first quarter. Northwest Florida up over the Florida Southwestern Bucks. We'll be back after the break.
So how can I help you today?
I'm looking to be a new student here, and I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about your campus.
Here at Northwest Florida State College, it's our mission to make sure that you have all the tools and resources you need to succeed. Don't take my word for it, though. We can go ahead and go for a tour and check it out.
Yeah, let's do it.
We proudly use the name Raiders to give tribute to the Doolittle Raiders who trained at Eglin Air Force Base. With the support and resources that we provide, our students can confidently walk through these halls knowing that they're forging their own legacy. Are you ready to be a Raider?
Yep, I'm excited.
As we get a look at Florida Southwestern's huddle, Coach Dr. Jared Ellis.
He's in his 3rd season as the head coach. In his 2 seasons, the Bucks have won their 4th and 5th straight conference championships. He was named the Southern Conference Coach of the Year in both of those seasons. As we look at the stats here, one thing they've got to do is do a better job of taking care of the basketball. Now, Northwest does have more turnovers, 6-5, but because Florida Southwestern is getting dominated in the paint 16-8, they're going to have to value these possessions.
Yeah, Northwest Florida with 6 fast break points.
And a blistering 76.9% shooting on 10 of 13 from the floor.
The assist count has gone up. Northwest Florida with 8 assists. Sharing of the ball. Again, we say scoring by committee. Both groups.
Retta Mollis, I think, needs to play like an all-state player. She was named to the all-state team yesterday. Already, she's got more turnovers than she has points. 3 turnovers, 2 points. That's going to have to change for the Bucks to have a chance today.
Yeah, she doesn't look like she was that into it early.
Right.
As Williams gets a strong bucket inside, Jayla Davis goes to the ground. Zayla Tenner penetrates, she gets inside with a little spin move. She goes up and draws the foul. It'll be Zayla Tenner going to the line to shoot 2. That'll be the first personal foul against Violet Skipworth.
Tenner with 11 points, 4 assists, 1 steal on Wednesday. Was 5 of 12 from the floor, 1 of 3 from the line, but she gets both free throws here.
Tiana Wilson bring the ball across the half for the Bucks. Tenner claims this defensive assignment. Ball swung across Skipworth. As Williams gets it in the paint, she goes up.
She's feeling it.
Yeah, she's in her groove right now.
14 for her.
(25-24). Bucks seem to be able to go to Williams when they need a bucket, and she's able to bring it on home for them. As the Raiders turn the ball over right there. Sideline out of bounds to the Bucks.
Yeah, those types of plays are definitely things that put you on the bench. And
unforced errors.
As soon as Bart Walker saw her come to the sideline, he just kind of shrugged as if to say, what are you doing?
Get with it. You got to wake up.
Yeah.
Williams not able to connect with her jumper. As we see Destiny McFall trying to push the ball up the floor. Tenner with the pump fake goes up. She's good for the layup.
That's already 8 points for Tenor.
You see Tondy trying to get the Bucks in their half-court set. Ball goes to Wilson. Free throw line jumper good by Blessing King.
That's the first 2 for the first team all-conference selection. She was 3rd nationally with 13.7 rebounds per game. And Coach, she had 12 points and 13 rebounds on Wednesday.
Sam Shear gets into the paint for the Raiders, gets the ball to Sakima Walker. She's not able to finish. Blessing King and Gassaway tied up, but King comes away with it. Williams to bring the ball across the half for the Bucks. Seven and a half left to go in this first half. So you see Williams trying to get baseline. She stops, pops, and that bucket is good. Aaliyah Williams, Mikey says she's feeling it right now.
She is, 16 points, leading all scorers.
The Raiders gonna have to find something to get stopped right there as the ball goes from the high post to the low post to Gassaway. She goes up and is good for her layup. Oh, wow. Kiana Wilson uses the Euro step, gets into the paint, and she's good for the bucket. Sam Shearer into the game. Local talent. She knocks down her free throw line jumper.
I'll tell you right now, really good flow to this basketball game.
Someone's going to have to get a stop. As Williams not able to connect with the layup. McFall cannot control the loose ball. Ball go out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball on the side.
Shearer just became the 8th player to score for the Raiders today. Keep that in mind if depth becomes an issue.
We said the Bucks will have to do it by committee today, but right now both teams scoring by committee. As you can hear the Lady Bucks trying to relay the play. Wilson swinging the ball around to the corner to Tondy. She puts up the 3. That shot is no good. Sam Shearer will bring the ball across the half for the Raiders. Ball in the hands of McFall. She's not able to connect with her pass. Gassaway receives it. She puts up the little mid-range jumper. She knocks that down.
How about the job to keep that pivot foot down, though?
Avoiding the travel.
Yeah. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year.
Right now, Zayla Tenor with the defensive assignment on Williams. Williams puts a shot up. She cannot connect, but Wilson gathers up the rebound. Williams gets back into the lane, drops the ball off to Blessing King. She goes up. Shakima Walker puts her hands up. No foul on that shot. The Raiders get the ball down on their end. Shakima Walker gets the ball inside. She loses the possession. As we look at Wilson, with a nice spin inside, but deflection by Gassaway. Blessing King with the rebound. She puts it back up. She'll be fouled on the shot attempt.
Walker with the foul, her first, team first.
In the conference finale, Blessing King had a school record 23 rebounds. We talked about that before. It doesn't matter what level it is. You get 20 rebounds.
Yes.
That's an impressive feat.
You are doing a job.
Yes.
Yours and someone else's. King not able to connect with the first free throw. Lady Raiders, Sakima Walker is given this foul. She'll go to the bench as King knocks down the second of the 2. Zayla Tenor gets the ball into the paint. She picks it up, has to find McFall up top. McFall using the hesitation dribble and crossover. Puts up a three. That shot is no good. Shear and Riviere trying to keep the ball alive for the Raiders. Rebound gathered up by the Bucks. Shania Rose gets the ball, kicks it back to Wilson. Wilson gets it into the paint. She cannot connect. Sam Shearer and Blessing King fight for the rebound. Sam Shearer went down pretty hard down there, hit the back of her head. See her try to shake that off.
Yeah, she's grimacing right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get her out. Ball went inside the Gasaway. She's not able to connect. 5 seconds on the shot clock. And McFall puts up a deep three, not able to hit. But Tenor grabs the rebound, tries to get it to Gasaway. Ball will be deflected out of bounds, will remain Raiders' possession. There'll be a media timeout on the floor. Sam Shearer still trying to shake her head. We will take a quick break. 33-31, Northwest Florida over Florida Southwestern. We'll be right back after the break.
All right, chat. I think that's going to be the end for tonight's stream. Sorry to cut everything pretty short, but I have a meeting with my academic advisor in the morning.
Wait, you're starting classes?
Yeah. I actually got accepted to Northwest Florida State College. I started their cybersecurity program in the fall. There's actually a lot you'd be interested in. They have a program where you can actually learn how to fly that drone your mom bought you.
Oh, I can't afford that.
It's only $104 per credit hour. You won't find a better deal than that. Here, so call this number, and they'll actually help you with everything.
As we welcome you back, we had a little official conversation over here, concern for the player's safety.
Yeah, Mitch Kaufman, the officials coordinator, is sitting immediately to our right, and one of the head official came over and was asking about, that hard fall, and he said that she looks wobbly on the floor, and mentioned to the coaches that maybe a trainer should check her out. So he wanted to make sure protocol-wise, if he was doing the right thing, if he needed to stop play, to make sure they do that. So, they're always out there looking for the players. Yes, they're calling the game too. It's good to know they're out there for safety reasons as well.
Great job by the officials with worried about player safety.
Yeah.
As Sam Shearer will come back into the game after the media timeout.
Aaliyah Williams is off the floor for the Bucks. She's had the hot hand with 16 points. She's leading all scorers, 16 of their 31. Meanwhile, Tenor with 8 points, Walker with 6 for Northwest Florida State.
As McFall inbounds to Tenor. Tenor puts up the 17-foot jumper. She knocks it down from the baseline. 35-31. Northwest Florida over Florida Southwestern.
Now 1 of 3 behind the arc are the Raiders. Their first 3 of the game.
Rose for the Bucks knocks down the 3.
Her first points of the game.
The Raiders swinging the ball around the perimeter. Tenor gets a couple of feet inside the perimeter. Not able to do anything, kicks it back out. Destiny McFall kicks the ball over to Sam Shearer. Tenor with the ball back up top. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Zayla Tenor trying to get into the paint as they turn the ball over. The Bucks pushing the issue to get the ball up the court. Radamales knocks down the jumper.
That's just the 4th point for Radamales, the Florida Gulf Coast University signee. She's a 3rd-year player, first team all-conference, also first team all-state named yesterday or Wednesday.
COVID gave her the extra year.
Yep. We saw that with a lot of players too. That's the comment I made, remember last year during the state tournament, that we essentially had juniors on the floor during the tournament.
Yeah. As you see on this last shot attempt, on the loose ball, Shania Rose over on the ground grabbing her shoulder. Little bang up with Riviera. Chasing after that loose ball. We see Williams will be checking back in the game for the Bucks.
Good to see she's okay as well.
That left shoulder took a little banging. She'll go over to the trainer's table. Take a good look at her before they get her back into the game. Retta Mala is bringing the ball across the court for the Bucks. And she pulls up in front of Sakima Walker. Not able to connect. Tenor with the rebound. Destiny McFall pushing the issue down the court. And it'll be Sam Shear stepping inside. She'll get the 2-point bucket as she's fouled on the shot attempt. As you see her drive baseline, going with the little floater. That'll be 3 the hard way for Sam Shear. Williams bringing the ball back across the half for the Bucks. See if she can catch fire, continue where she left off. It's Retta Males with the ball up top against Riviera. She's not able to lose her defender. Ball will go out of bounds, deflected by the Raiders, but it'll be last touched by Retta Males.
So McFall also shaken up.
A lot of bodies banging tonight.
McFall also named first team All-State, Panhandle first team All-Conference, 4 double-doubles this year from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Tenor looking to get something going on the offensive end. Gets into the paint, kicks the ball back out to Shear. She gets a couple of dribbles in before she pulls up. Riviera with the shot attempt is blocked.
And Wilson got the block for the Bucks.
As she brings the ball across the half. Finding Williams with Shear with the defensive assignment. Williams not able to connect. Rebound pulled down by Sakima Walker. McFall with the ball, trying to find something on the offensive end for the Raiders. Walker rolls to the bucket. Tenor back up top. Riviera with the high screen. Tenor tries to get inside. Pass will be kicked over, a little high for Shearer. She saves it, gets it over to McFall. 3 seconds on the shot clock as Destiny McFall pulls the corner 3. She's not able to hit. Rebound pulled down by Tondi for the Bucks. As Blessing King gets back, Retta Males did not need to use the pass. She was able to get the layup on her own.
4 of 6 here in the second period. And we're tied once again.
38-38. 15 seconds left in the half. Walker with the ball, kicks it inside to Tenor. She faces up. Ball goes back outside to Walker, steps over, pulls, cannot hit. Rebound grab by Wilson. And that'll do it for the first half.
Great first half.
It goes to the half, zeros. 38-38. Northwest Florida, Florida Southwestern tied up. We'll be back in 15 minutes after the half.
All right, chat, I think that's going to be the end for tonight's stream. Sorry to cut everything pretty short, but I have a meeting with my academic advisor in the morning.
Wait, you're starting classes?
Yeah, I actually got accepted to Northwest Florida State College. I started their cybersecurity program in the fall. There's actually a lot you'd be interested in. They have a program where you can actually learn how to fly that drone your mom bought you.
Oh, I can't afford that.
It's only $104 per credit hour. You won't find a better deal than that. Here, so call this number, and they'll actually help you with everything.
So how can I help you today?
I'm looking to be a new student here, and I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about your campus.
Here at Northwest Florida State College, it's our mission to make sure that you have all the tools and resources you need to succeed. Don't take my word for it, though. We can go ahead and go for a tour and check it out.
Yeah, let's do it.
This is the Raider Arena. This is where you're going to be sitting when you earn your degree and you come to graduation. We proudly use the name Raiders to give tribute to the Doolittle Raiders who trained at Eglin Air Force Base. So what do you think? Are you ready to be a Raider?
Yep, I'm excited.
As we welcome you back to the second half action. Score is tied right now. Northwest Florida State College 38, Florida Southwestern State College 38 also.
Yeah, we've been tied 5 times. There have been 12 lead changes. The largest lead on either side has been 4. That was by Northwest Florida State. It's been a pretty well-played first half.
As we see Zayla Tenner start off the half with the first bucket.
Yeah, and by the way, I said that she had made a 3 in the first half. They actually called it a 2. It was just a long 2, so that's her 12th point of the game.
Little miscommunication right there by Retta Males and Tondi. Tondi wanted to break back door. Retta Males thought she would stay in the corner, just threw the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, Retta Males with 5 turnovers in the game. Got to take care of the basketball. She does contribute in other ways. 3 steals, 2 assists, 6 points.
Purifax gets the ball, kicks it inside to Zakima Walker. That assist will go to Destiny McFall.
And I'm surprised we didn't see more of that in the first half. That's the 8th point for Walker. Points in the paint, though, ended up being pretty reasonable on both sides. 24-20 Northwest Florida State, so it wasn't complete domination. In fact, both teams had 15 rebounds.
As Williams goes to put the shot up, she cannot connect. Zakima Walker grabs the rebound, but then the ball's turned over. Williams misses again. And we have Maya Purifax trying to get the ball up on the offensive end. She's fouled. That'll be the second personal foul of Retta Males. It's Maya Purifax will go to the line to shoot 2.
Raiders now 7 of 8 from the line as a team.
Both free throws good, but Purifax. 44-38. As Tondi walks the ball across the half for the Bucks. Williams to set the high screen. Tondi drops it off. Blessing King with the bucket for the Bucks.
5 points for King. You know, Northwest Florida State, the defending champion. They've won 2 of the last 3 state championships. Florida Southwestern looking for their first state championship.
It's a great matchup right now.
This happened away from the basketball. Offensive foul.
That'll be on Zakima Walker. She's called for her second personal foul.
And no players in any serious foul trouble. Retta Males, you mentioned earlier, picked up her second. Walker with 2, and that's it. I mean, no one has more than 1 other than those 2.
Yeah, Purifax also with 2.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Tondi drives into the paint, getting the ball to Retta Males, who gets on the baseline. She'll be fouled. As you can see, Zayla Tenner with her hands up, not agreeing. Like asking the official, what's that call about? Blessing King receives the inbound, kicks it back to Retta Males. As she gets a couple of steps inside, Maya Purifax steps in the front of that pass. Retta Males looks to be a little out of it today. She's not running as much as she usually is. Like you say, she's got more turnovers than we're used to seeing. Purifax looking to get the ball inside the Riviera. And then we'll see the deflection by Shania Rose.
Yeah, but the scouting report that I did get on Retta Malas is that she is turnover prone at times. You know, sometimes when you're kind of, you know, she's not only a scorer, but she looks to make that assist too.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can get a little too overzealous.
McFall with the step back,
Nice
spinning
shot.
on the baseline, steps back and hits the bucket over Williams.
She is ESPN ranked 34th best guard in the class of 2021. Pennsylvania High School Girls Player of the Year. I mentioned earlier she played at Temple University.
As the left-hand layup for Tondi is no good. Blessing King with the rebound though. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Williams gets inside, goes up. She cannot connect. Riviera grabs the rebound. Retta Males will pick up her third personal right there. As Retta Males will go to the bench. Back in the game for the Bucks will be number 1, Kiana Wilson. Tenor cutting across the high post. She gets the ball, dribbles to the baseline, spins back out, goes up, and she knocks down the little short jumper. 48-40 right now.
Tenor now with 14 points in the game.
As Tenor comes out to put a hand up on Rose's shot attempt. Again, the rotation nice for the Raiders. Kiana Wilson with the ball up top. Destiny McFall with a defensive assignment. Wilson goes up, not able to connect with her shot. Rebound gathered by Sakima Walker. Tenor gets the ball and kicks it inside to Riviera, who kicks it back out. Ball goes up top to Walker. She kicks it around to McFall. Walker diving to the bucket, pass a little high, but she gathers it. Kicks it back out to Tenor. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Tony not able to stay in front of Tenor, but Tenor going up for the shot. She'll be fouled by Blessing King.
Zayla's everything you want out of your guard position. Coaches say she's the best two-way player on the team and potentially in the country, where her job is to defend the other team's best perimeter player as well.
Tenor's first free throw is up and good.
That's now 15 for Tenor.
Second free throw no good. 15 points, 2 rebounds for Tenor at the moment. As Tony tries to get into the paint, gives a little head fake. Ball up top to Shania Rose. Rose with Riviera on her. Ball goes back to Tondi. As you said, Tenor with the great defense.
Yeah.
Gets the charge called right there on Tondi. Natalia Tondi, her first personal foul.
Tony came out, hit a couple of threes in the first period, but hadn't scored since. She's coming off a career high 25 on Wednesday.
McFall tied up with the ball up top. Gets it over to Maya Pirifax. Pirifax gets it to Tenor. Tenor back to Pirifax, who puts up the three. She cannot connect. Rebounded by Wilson. And Sakima rushes back on defense. 3-point attempt from the corner, no good by Tondi. As the Raiders run the floor. Pirifax, Celia Rivera got a little too low on that baseline. She's standing out of bounds as Pirifax passes her the ball.
Does that count on our over-under? I mean, she was out of bounds and caught the pass.
But that's not the three.
Like she went outside.
Not the three, so.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
It's still, what's that, still at 1?
Yeah, we're at 1.
Timeout on the floor. Northwest Florida 49, Florida Southwestern 40. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
All right, chat. I think that's going to be the end for tonight's stream. Sorry to cut everything pretty short, but I have a meeting with my academic advisor in the morning.
Wait, you're starting classes?
Yeah. I actually got accepted to Northwest Florida State College. I started in their cybersecurity program in the fall. There's actually a lot you'd be interested in. They have a program where you can actually learn how to fly that drone your mom bought you.
Oh, I can't afford that.
It's only $104 per credit hour. You won't find a better deal than that. Here, so call this number, and they'll actually help you with everything.
As we welcome you back, taking a quick look at these numbers, Mike. Northwest just having a little time right now. 6 quick points in the paint, giving them 30 total points in the paint right now. Florida Southwestern with 22 points in the paint.
And Northwest Florida has outscored Florida Southwestern 11-2 in this third period. 3 turnovers for the Bucks in this period. And they've also struggled shooting, just 1 of 8, 12.5%, compared to 80%, 4 or 5 for the Raiders.
So you say 80% shooting, but then you look at the assist count, 18 assists for the Raiders, only 9 assists for Florida Southwestern. As Florida Southwestern puts the ball up, that'll be Williams. She cannot connect.
And that 80% has upped them to 64.5% for the game.
Those brief few minutes, 11-2 in this third quarter. Ball got out of bounds. It'll be Northwest ball.
And when Rhett Amalis went out with that third foul with 6:39 to play in the quarter, it was a 6-point game. We'll see how much that expands with her on the bench.
You see Northwest go into the weave game a little bit. Walker rolling into the paint. Tenor able to get the ball inside to her. She goes up. Bucket good by Sakima Walker. That is point number 10 for Walker. As we see Wilson bringing the ball across the half for the Bucks.
Walker also a Division I transfer from Rutgers University. Panhandle Player of the Year. I mentioned this on Wednesday. Her dad, Samari Walker, played for 10 seasons in the NBA.
Williams goes up, not able to connect. Blessing Kings and Destiny McFall tie up together on this rebound. Whistle will be blown as you check the replay.
Yeah, they called it on McFall. Let's see.
See
McFall took it away from her.
They both tied up with it, but McFall comes away. I don't see. I can't agree with that call.
Yeah.
It should be a no call.
That'll be
Northwest
the second.
Florida's ball.
Yeah.
McFall's second personal foul.
It looked okay to me.
Foul count right now, Florida Southwestern with 4 team fouls. Northwest Florida right now with 3 team fouls. Little pause in the action, dry up the wet spots on the floor. Williams to inbound. Ball goes over to Tondi. Tries to use a head fake. Passes out to Wilson. Purifax tried to run through that pass. Wilson gets the ball back inside. Blessing King pulls down the rebound. Shot clock violation for the Bucks. As you see again, the floor crew trying to wipe up the spots on the baseline. Just under 3 left in this third quarter, 51-40.
Kiana Wilson will be whistled for the personal. She wants to know what she did.
I missed that one also. Fifth team foul for Florida Southwestern. Northwest will be shooting 1-1 for the rest of this quarter. As we see Walker knock down the first of her front end of the 1-1. She goes 2 for 2 right there.
And she's 4 for 4 in the game. She had 6 points in the first half. She's got 6 here in the third period.
Blessing King with the ball for the Bucks, puts up a shot off the backboard, no good. Rebound gathered by Riviera as the Raiders run the floor. Destiny McFall gets down the court, nobody gets back in front of her. Williams will be called for the foul.
Yeah, she felt like she got all ball.
And that will be Aaliyah Williams' second personal. No, that's her, excuse me. Williams' first personal foul. As Destiny McFall not able to connect with the first of her 2 free throws.
McFall was named first team All-State on Wednesday. Second in the region, 4.2 assists per game, averaged 12 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals.
She goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Foul will be called on Shania Rose, illegal screen. As we see Blessing King right here trying to get the official to see her way inside in the post. Florida Southwestern in a man-to-man defense. Samaki Walker passes the ball, dives down in the paint. Ball around the perimeter, looking inside, trying to find the big. Maya Pierfax goes up, bucket is no good. Rebound gathered by Kiana Wilson. Wilson looking to get inside the paint, kicks it outside to Williams as she puts up the 3. Bucket is good, 43 for Florida Southwestern.
And that ends an 8-0 run since Retta Mollis went to the bench with her 3rd foul.
As Tenor dribbles along the baseline, Zayla gets inside, turns right back around, goes up 56-43, 1:17 left in this third quarter. Northwest Florida having their way right now, finding their groove.
That's 17 points for Tenor. He's really played well for them today. First team all-conference in the Panhandle this year. 2-time state champion in the state of Texas. She's from Amarillo, Texas. She also a Division I transfer from the University of Southern California, USC. But an 18-5 start to the second half, third period for the Raiders. We were tied at 38 at halftime.
At the half, yes. Take a look at the stats. Florida Southwestern right now shooting 36.7% from the field and 38.5 behind the arc. Northwest Florida right now waiting to get something behind the arc. 64.7 shooting percentage from the field, 12 for 15.
Yeah, but those numbers on both sides are kind of skewed because look at the third period. The Bucks are 2 for 13 from the floor, 15% in the quarter. And meanwhile, the Raiders have barely missed. They're 6 for 8, good for 75%. So they have clearly played much, much better here in this third period.
Yes.
Not that they didn't play poorly in the first half. I mean, we had a pretty entertaining first half, but they've created some separation now.
Lady Raiders start out both halves with great shooting percentages. Shot attempt for the Bucks is no good. Rebound grab by Riviera. As the Raiders looking to get the ball back inside. Ball goes down to Riviera. Back out to Tenor. She's not able to connect for the three. The Raiders hustle back on the defensive end. And that'll be Kiana Wilson with the little runner inside the lane for the Bucks. 56-45. Raiders get the ball to the elbow to Sakima Walker. As she spins inside, she's fouled on the jump shot. That'll be the second personal foul for Violet Skipworth.
Raiders played a very difficult schedule this year. Their strength of schedule, number 2 in the country according to Massey ratings.
First free throw is up and good for Walker.
She's 5 for 5 from the line.
Sakima Walker, 6'5". Blessing King, 5'10". And then you had Aaliyah Williams, 5'11". All three of those were matched up on Walker at a time. That's a tough matchup, yes. As a travel is called on the Raiders. 6.7 left in this third quarter. Florida Southwestern waiting to inbound. Sakima Walker gets the deflection, but Williams able to gather that, and she'll be fouled by Zayla Tenor. That is foul number 4.
And coach, the tallest player for the Bucks, Retta Mollis, on the bench with 3 fouls. She's only 6'1", though.
.1 left. Bucks looking to get a bucket before the end of this third quarter. Get the ball into Blessing Kings. She gets the shot off, but it is no good. That'll do it for this third quarter. 57-45. Northwest Florida State College over the Florida Southwestern Bucks. We'll be back after this break.
Here at Northwest Florida State College, we are moving the community forward through performers, innovators, leaders, and hometown heroes. Want to be a champion? The best is our standard.
As we get a good look at Florida Southwestern's huddle. See the head coach, Dr. Gerald Ellis, trying to get his ladies back into this contest. Stay calm, take care of the ball. Got to have great shots, good shot selection.
Well, you know, in their upset win on Wednesday, when they knocked off Gulf Coast State, they got a career high 25 points from Tondi. She's got 6 today. They also had 18 from Retta Mollis. She also only has 6 today.
Defensive presence makes a difference.
Yeah.
Looking at the numbers, Florida Southwestern has only won the second quarter, and they won that by 3 points. Northwest Florida has dominated each quarter besides that. 3-point attempt, no good. Tony hits nothing on that. As King goes up, she draws the foul.
No,
That's
they're going to call her
Akima
traveling.
Walker.
Actually, they're going to call her for traveling.
Oh, wow. Walker happened to get lucky on that one.
Yeah.
As McFall brings the ball across the half for the Raiders. Wilson with a hand up front. Zayla Tenner with the ball, kicks it back over to Riviere. Gets it to Davis, who drives the baseline, kicks it back out to Riviere. She puts up the three, which is no good. Wilson bringing the ball back up for the Bucks. Gets into the paint, kicks it back out to Williams. She puts up the three. She cannot connect. Sakima Walker grabs the rebound. She pushes the pace up the floor, kicks out to Tenner. Ball goes across the court to Riviere, gets it to Davis, who gets inside. That's that scoop again. You got to cup it and get to the rack.
She did a nice job of getting through the lane there.
As Williams pulls up as they push the ball down the court, she cannot connect. McFall pushing it back the other way, kicks the ball to the corner. Jayla Davis with the three.
And it's a 6-0 run to start this fourth period. Things starting to get a little out of hand now here in Niceville.
Coach Ellis goes with a quick timeout. As you see Coach Walker getting a hold of Tenner, putting a little word in her ear.
They've outscored them 26-7 here in the second half.
Coming out of the locker room, they got the game plan and they come out and they execute. See Dr. Ellis trying to get a little understanding with his group. You got to remain calm. You got to meet every pass. Again, shot selection being super important right now. 17 points down.
.844, still a lot of time left in this one. We'll see if the Bucks can make a run. So he's got the white Nissan. All right, Essick, yep. Essick Rhodes going to move his car so it doesn't get towed. Retta Mollis back on the floor. She sat out a lot of that third quarter. She picked up her third foul with 6:39 to play in the quarter. At that point, they were down 46-40. And it expanded to double digits. They went on an 8-0 run, in fact, with her on the bench. Here's Retta Mollis, follow away shot. No, but she gets fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots. She's looking for her first points of the second half. Foul called on Tenner, that's her third. Retta Mollis, first team all-conference selection on Wednesday, named first team all-state, a Florida Gulf Coast University signee. She has scored 20 or more points 11 times this year. Just missed 20 in the quarterfinals with 18 points. And that gives her 7 points for the game, and that ends the 6-0 run to start the fourth period. 62-46, Raiders. Coach E making his way back. That was quick movement of the car there. And a steal by the Bucks. Coach E back. Man, that was quick.
Man, trying to beat the toe. Didn't want to be in the way. Florida Southwestern to inbound from the sideline. Retta Mollis with the ball at the top of the key. She gets into the paint, throws up a left-hand runner. Bucket is no good. Northwest Florida with the ball, sending it around the perimeter. Sam Shearer with the outside the perimeter. Kicks it to the top of the key. Ball goes inside. Sakima Walker puts it up. She's not able to connect. Oh, rebound pulled down by Blessing King, but then Davis comes and sneaks a steal from behind, and she's fouled as she goes up for the putback.
Picked her pocket and then laid it in. She's got 7 of her 9 points in this period.
As you see the replay, Jayla Davis, that's right after the steal. She goes right back up. You see the foul, and the bucket is good.
She has scored as many points in this first couple of minutes plus as Florida Southwestern scored in the third period.
And Jayla Davis connects for the three-point play. Retta Mollis gets the ball, kicks to the corner to Wilson. Wilson using the jab, gets it out to Tondi. Rebound pulled down by Walker. Tondi not able to hit. Jayla Davis wanted to pull that. Ball working around the perimeter. Sakima Walker gets to the baseline. Oh, good defense by Blessing King.
Yeah, stripped and stolen.
Ball skipped across court to Retta Males. And she hit Destiny McFall with a little hesitation and then got past her, got inside to Sakima Walker. But McFall commits the foul as Retta Males goes past.
Third foul on McFall.
First free throw is up and good.
Chance for Retta Males to reach double digits with a free throw here.
Both free throws by Macarena Retta Males fall. Ball inbounded to Celia Riviera. Destiny McFall with the ball for the Raiders. Back up top to Riviera, kicks it to Walker. Ball over to Davis. Back up top to Riviera. Raiders trying to get into their set. Walker with the high screen. McFall. Walker got to shoot. The runner off the backboard in the rim is no good. Florida Southwestern with the rebound. Tony with the ball in the corner. She puts up the three. That is no good. Sam Shearer and Celia Riviera fighting over the rebound. Comes off. Bucks get the second shot attempt. That's no good. See McFall taking her time getting the ball across the half. No need to be in a rush.
No, not at all. Not with a 16-point lead.
Right now, manage the clock.
Just kind of put it on cruise control, take care of the basketball, hit some free throws, and move on to the championship.
Use the entire shot clock. Oh, Tony with the takeaway. Riviera gets back on the defensive end, makes a good stop. Ball goes out to Macarena Retta Males, and she knocks down the three.
She's all of a sudden scored 7 points here in this fourth period.
See the replay. 65-52, 5:48 left in the fourth. We'll be back after the commercial break.
So how can I help you today?
I'm looking to be a new student here, and I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about your campus.
Here at Northwest Florida State College, it's our mission to make sure that you have all the tools and resources you need to succeed. Don't take my word for it, though. We can go ahead and go for a tour and check it out.
Yeah, let's do it.
This is the Raider Arena. This is where you're going to be sitting when you earn your degree and you come to graduation. We proudly use the name Raiders to give tribute to the Doolittle Raiders who trained at Eglin Air Force Base. So what do you think? Are you ready to be a Raider?
Yep, I'm excited.
(65-52) Northwest Florida over Florida Southwestern. Mike Rideout, Essex Rhodes, R.J. Murdoch. Mike, what do you have for us?
I'm just looking ahead to the next one. Northwest Florida State and Florida Southwestern to be followed by Eastern Florida State and Indian River. You know, coming into the day, 3 of the 4 teams nationally ranked. Indian River 17th nationally. Eastern Florida State, which is the #1 overall seed in the tournament, is #2 in the country.
Great matchups. A lot of good basketball. Northwest with the inbound. McFall playing with the dribble up top. Purifax looking, waiting to see what's going to happen. Tenor with the ball around the perimeter. Looking at Riviera inside. Oh, Tenor just having a time with the dribble. Lost it twice. Second time, it just dribbled it off her foot out of bounds. Florida Southwestern trying to find anything to get them amped.
They've had 3 turnovers here in this 4th period.
17 turnovers in the contest for the Raiders. Only 14 for Florida Southwestern. Sakima Walker steps up. Creates a problem on the drive as Williams was not able to connect. As you see, a lot of contact but no call. But Destiny McFall playing with the dribble.
Now, what did I say? Take care of the basketball.
Take care of it.
Run some clock. Be patient.
The patience was there. It's just taking care of the basketball on that possession.
Yeah, you're right. Patience was there, but 4 turnovers already in this 4th quarter.
Sakima Walker not able to deter the shot.
That's the first point since the 1st period for Tondy.
That was a left-hand hook runner. Right now the Raiders looking just to work the ball around, milking the clock. Not really looking at the bucket at the moment. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Passes inside to Walker. She'll be fouled. Baseline out of bounds.
Retta Mollis.
That'll be her 4th personal. 2nd team foul of the quarter.
Yeah, she'll have to stay on the floor.
They have no choice. 4 minutes left in this contest.
There is no tomorrow for this team.
Exactly. Being down right now, you have to play. Walker holding on to it, trying to get Raiders into their offensive set. Williams with the defensive assignment. Ball goes over to Purifax. She has Tondy. Step back, pull up. Purifax is good. Tondy with the ball. Gets inside, puts up the left-hand layup. It's no good. Rebound comes off, deflected out of bounds. It'll remain Bucks possession. You see the ladies in the tunnel, the River waiting to go next. Blessing King receives the inbound pass. Sakima Walker called for the foul.
They got it in quickly, kind of caught them napping. King with 7 today.
That'll be Walker's 3rd personal. 4th team foul for the Raiders. Next foul will have the Bucks shooting 1-1. Again, officials trying to let the floor dry between the free throw. Shot is up and is no good. Walker with the rebound. Right now the Bucks having to apply pressure. Ball will be poked out by Williams. McFall waiting to inbound. Inbound received by Tenner. She runs up the sideline. Foul will be, because that'll be the, oh no, stepping on the sideline.
Wow.
Tenner stepped on the side.
Yeah, I thought for a moment that was going to be the 5th on Reda Malas.
That's what I was thinking.
There's our second sideline out of bounds.
No, not on the 3.
Oh, we're only doing it on the 3. Okay.
It would have been the 3rd, but yeah, it's just still the 1st. Reda Malas with good footwork. Tenner giving her problems on that shot. Rebound grab by Rose. Tied up with Pirifax and Riviera. Raiders end up with the ball. Walker with the ball on top of the key. Oh, Pirifax inside. Nice pass from Tenner to Pirifax as she gets the easy layup. Natalia Tondi trying to get the ball across.
That's 8 points for Purifax, 4 in this period.
Natalia Tondi going to have to do something to get her team back on track. Shot goes up, is no good. Rebound by Tenner. Destiny McFall brings the ball up. Passes over to Tenner. Oh, Walker rolling to the bucket. She goes up. Bucket no good. Rebound grab by Blessing King. She passes over to Natalia Tondi. Back to King. Blocked by Pirifax. Great defense. Good hustle on the defensive end by the Raiders. Getting back down the floor.
I'm not going to make the mistake again of saying this one's over like I did last night in our 106-105 game, which I thought was over about the 4-minute mark.
Inbound to Natalia Tondi. Destiny McFall with a defensive assignment. Tondi with the head fake. Puts up the shot. It's no good. McFall gathers the rebound. Just under 2 left in this contest.
But you got to be feeling pretty good if you're a Raiders fan right now. Under 2 to play, a 13-point lead.
Seems a little safe right now.
Yeah.
And the way the game is going, you have every right to feel secure.
And really, the way it's gone since the start of the second half.
Second half, yes. Came out from the halftime, went immediately to work. Let's say it was a 8-0 run, 6-0 run.
Yeah.
Oh, Pirifax called for the reach.
Four fouls on Pirifax. She'll check out. Jayla Davis will check in. Kiana Wilson at the line.
First shot is up and it's good.
Second or 7th point for the second team all-conference selection.
Raiders with the inbound. Celia Riviera with the ball. Hits it back to Destiny McFall. Riviera takes it across the half. Officials gathering, trying to. Is it shot clock?
Yeah, I don't know because shot clock's at 24 now.
24 seconds on the shot clock. Is either shot clock or the regular game clock.
I believe Coach Walker was the one that singled it out. Mentioned it to the officials. Nope, nothing's going to change.
Still remain Raiders ball. Inbound. Ball goes back to McFall. Davis gets it in the corner, dribbles back out to the top. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Tenor with the ball. Wilson a little too handsy right there. McFall to inbound to Riviere. Ball goes back to McFall. Got to be careful with that. Defense pressure starting to pick up right now. Next foul both ways will be shooting 1-and-1. Just under a minute to go. 69-58, Northwest Florida in control. Ball inbounded to Sakima Walker as she rolls back into the paint. McFall to play with the dribble with Williams on her. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Davis with the spin, turns around, puts it up. Shot is no good. King with the rebound. Williams pushes the pace down the floor, puts up the three. Shot is no good. Rebound by Retta Males. She goes for the reverse layup.
Well, too little too late for Retta Males. She has scored 9 in the fourth quarter. She had 6 the first 3 quarters combined.
9 points in the third quarter, and it's a 9-point deficit.
Yeah. Good season. Florida Southwestern, 20 wins this year. Southern Conference runners-up. They did win their first state tournament game since 2019. But
you said Wednesday they did pull up the upset, so
yeah,
they can't hang their head.
Yeah, they knocked off the 3 seed Gulf Coast State College to get to the semifinals. But Northwest Florida State will have a chance to defend their state championship.
So get a look at Coach Walker getting his last bit of information to his ladies, making sure they bring it on home.
And that also ensures that we're going to have a matchup of nationally ranked teams in the championship game.
High-powered basketball. See the Lady Bucks on the court right now, awaiting the Raiders to come out of their timeout. As we get the last buzzer. We got to clean up a wet spot over here.
Eastern Florida State, Indian River coming up next. Both teams looking on out of the tunnels, their respective tunnels. Eastern Florida State College, the top seed, the number 2 team in the country. They defeated Santa Fe in a big way on Wednesday, 82-34. Held Santa Fe to a season low in points. Indian River defeated St. Pete 77-69. Indian River's the 4 seed. And then we'll have the 2 men's semifinals coming up tonight. Championship games at 5 and 7:30 Central Time on Saturday.
I have to say congratulations to each one of these groups making it this far.
Yeah.
Playing as hard as they have.
It's tough to get here.
It is. Like you said, these conferences just stacked full of talent. 5 seconds left in this game. as Tenor dribbles the ball out. 69-60, Northwest Florida State College over Florida Southwestern.
25th win of the year for Bart Walker and the Raiders.
So, like you said, Mike, tomorrow we will see Northwest Florida State Raiders playing the winner of the next matchup at 5 o'clock.
Should be a good one. Looking forward to it.
3 more games left for today. We will come back and greet you with the next 40-minute game. See you after this.